The cafe grew quiet when the old black woman stepped inside. Rain dripped from her worn coat. Her shoes were old but clean. She slowly walked to the counter and asked softly, "Excuse me, may I sit here for a little while?" The young cashier barely looked at her. "This place is for customers," he said coldly. A few people nearby glanced at her, then quickly looked away. The woman nodded gently. "I understand." She ordered the cheapest coffee on the menu and quietly took a seat in the corner. For a moment, the room returned to normal. But then something strange happened. A little girl at a nearby table looked at the woman and whispered to her mother, "Mom, why is everyone being so mean to her?" The old woman heard the question. She slowly stood up, walked to the center of the cafe, and spoke kindly to the little girl. "Sweetheart, sometimes people see age and forget the story behind it." Then she reached into her small purse and pulled out a folded newspaper article. The manager glanced at it, and his face turned pale. The headline read, "Local woman builds community shelters that saved thousands of families." The old woman looked around the silent cafe and smiled gently. "I spent my life building homes for people who had none," she said softly. "Cold rooms don't scare me." No one in the cafe spoke. The cashier lowered his eyes in shame. As she walked toward the door, she paused and said one final sentence. "Kindness costs nothing, but the lack of it can break a heart forever."